That literally is the foundation of feminine divinity. When I was first introduced to it, it was because I needed to do work on myself. And when I did work on myself, everything just started falling into place. Now we're going to talk about the things that you can start doing that are totally appropriate for you to tap into your feminine divine energy some more so you can have a more joyful and easeful life. The first do is do the inner work to love yourself. I want to start off with the heavy hitter first on this because it makes everything else easier and more attainable. I'm not gonna hold you. You have to do the work. You have to get to know yourself. You have to be able to be by yourself. You have to be able to understand boundaries and set them and commit to those boundaries. You have to know what your triggers are. And it's not gonna all come at once. It's a continuous process, right? I have boundaries set today that may not apply for tomorrow. I might have to switch it up. But you know what I do have? I do have the knowledge and understanding that that needs to happen. I have that awareness of myself and where I'm at. And that's truly what the inner work is. It's just having that awareness to know where you're at in your journey. So that way you can get the correct tools and techniques that you need to elevate from that space. That literally is the foundation of feminine divinity. When I was first introduced to it, it was because I needed to do work on myself. And when I did work on myself, everything just started falling into place. Everything. Who I am now is because I did that inner work years ago. And it's never too late to start. You can start right now in this moment. You can make a commitment in the comments below and say, I am starting today to build my self-awareness and to do the inner work so that I can fully embrace the feminine divine. If that is you, do not be ashamed. This is not a shameful community. Mama Wolf does not play that. A comment will be snatched real quick. So if you feel the need to recommit to yourself, recommit to that self-awareness, recommit to your journey on the feminine divine path, let me know in the comments below so I can support you and so that other beauty wolves can support you too. My second do is do your research, boo. Okay, do your research, learn the techniques, learn the different ways to tap into your feminine energy. Try different meditations. Look at different ways to talk to the elements and to explore nature. Look into candle magic. Subscribe to this channel because we'll be talking about all those things at some point in time. Do your research. And it's also a lot of fun because you start to realize that a lot of these things are very instinctual. Okay? There are tons of books on it. A few of the books are right here. And I'll definitely be doing a video on my top favorite 5 books to tap into your feminine divine energy. So again, those notifications should be on by now. I'm just saying. I just want to remind you, you know. Gentle reminder. Love and light, love and light. You want to do your research. You want to know what to expect. You want to know more about language. You want to know how you can move, what environment you should be in, and that requires research. My next do is do what feels good, okay? Yes, do what feels good. Okay, sorry, I just had a moment because I like to feel good. I really do. It's so interesting because, especially as Black women, we're kind of taught not to feel good. We're kind of taught to like wear ourselves down to the point where we don't really feel much of anything, but maybe like tiredness and like anger because we feel worn out and unsupported. But one thing that I realized in the beginning of my journey was that I needed to feel good. And when I felt good, I did good. And for me, the easiest way for me to tap into feeling good is dancing, which is completely a part of the feminine divine energy. We'll talk about that later too. Dancing helps so much, moving the body, getting into the body, experiencing how your body moves, especially as you get older. It's just such a wonderful experience. I love to do my nails. I do my own nails, by the way. These are my own nails. Let's just do a little quick close up on these cutie patooties. I love long nails. For me, they signify the wolf. Do what feels best for you. Do what feels good for you. I love making sure that my hair is done and deeply conditioned and growing and flourishing. I love soft skin. That's why I use my body butters from De La Hippie. I love to have a quiet and peaceful mind. That's why I use my Open Apothecary CBD products. I love to just smell good and feel good. And that's why I use a lot of my Loboland products. That's why I even created a fragrance line, because I know how important scent is to the feminine divine and just to us feeling good. And it's so important to feel it, okay? And if you need to look good to feel good, then start looking good. Get dressed up because it makes you feel good, not because you have somewhere to go, but because you just want to be in that vibration, because you know when you're in that vibration, things just start coming to you and you ain't got to go nowhere because it's going to all come to you, okay? That's super important. I think that's probably one of my favorite do's, is do what feels good. If you're in a conversation and it's draining you and it doesn't feel good, get out the conversation. Okay? Be like, look, love you. I gotta go. I gotta go. And then set that boundary to ensure that you don't have that experience again. If you are eating food and it just does not make you feel good, stop eating that food. Do the research to find other foods that will still give you the nourishment and the fullness that you need to survive as a human being, but that also tastes fantastic and allows you to, your mouth waters when you think about it. You want to live in those moments as much as you possibly can, especially being a Black woman, because we often are deprived of those moments of joy. And feeling good is because you're in a state of joy, which means that you are in that vibration of feminine divinity, which means you're experiencing a really good life. The next do is move with intention and ease, okay? Set a destination, see it in your mind, and then just flow to it. It's not about hustle and grind culture, okay? I know I just spoke about that for the don'ts, but like, again, please just, instead of hustle and grind, why don't we replace it with harmony and grace? Because when you are in harmony with yourself, with your relationships with the world around you, things will just naturally work itself out. That's what harmony means, right? It just comes together in a perfect way, and it creates this beautiful melody that soothes the soul. And you can have that same experience in your life. And give yourself grace. Understand that things take time. It's not about your timing, it's about divine timing. I'd much rather be in divine timing than in my own, because in all honesty, I'm still learning and growing. I'm still a student of life. I'm still practicing. I'm still a practitioner. I'm not a master at any of this. So when I have to decide on if I'm going to go to someone or something, some type of energy that has mastered all of this, or I'm going to go on what I know, I'm going to go with divine timing, because I mean, it sounds like the best choice. Not to discredit myself and my genius, but damn. I'm just saying. You move with more harmony and grace, that you move with more ease. Give yourself that chance to just flow. You don't have to force everything. You don't have to will every single experience. You can just show up and surrender and allow God, source, life, universe, love, whatever you call onto, to give you a wonderful experience because you decide to show up. And sometimes that's the work. All right, my last do. Do find yourself a gang, wolf gang, preferably my gang, because we ganging it, okay? I don't know if that's a word, but we gonna say it is. Find yourself a community of women, because sisterhood is just as important as self-love in pursuing and understanding and embracing the feminine divine. You need to have reflections of yourself to speak to and to hold space for. It is truly so empowering and life-changing when you're able to find a friend or two. You don't need to have 17 people in your gang, by the way. Like, that's also not necessary. But just having a few women that you can really go to and express yourself to, bounce ideas off, create with. I have incredible relationships with the friends in my life. I have women that are brilliant beyond any comprehension that I personally have. I don't even understand, like, these women. I'm just like, wow, you're in my life? Holy, like, thank you. Thank you. And we create things together. We collab, we build, we honor each other, we hold space, we cry together, we get real hyped together, we twerk together. It's a beautiful thing, and it has allowed me to experience other ways that femininity can be expressed by seeing my wolves, my gang, live their life and just me be a part of it. So go and find that gang, go and find that sisterhood, because that is so key in your feminine divinity. You deserve that. All right, my bonus tip. You ready? Okay. But before I give you the bonus tip, subscribe, notifications, leave me a comment and let me know which one was your favorite do and which one you're not going to do no more. Because I truly want to know. I really want to know, because it's like, sometimes I don't think we realize that those things are not feminine divine energy, and we're just like out here living life, but like not really alive. You know what I'm saying? Let me know so I can hold space for you, of course. All right, my bonus. Are you ready? Are you ready? And then after I tell you my bonus, check out the other videos. Okay, it's gonna start popping up at some point right now. All right, here we go. When someone gives you a compliment, say thank And that's it. That's it. Don't say, oh my God, you know what? I love that. No. No. No, thank you. I need you just to say thank you. If I say, wow, you look so pretty today, just say thank you. Not thank you and, not thank you, oh my God, I love your shoes. Like, I don't, especially if you don't feel that way. But I also want you to reprogram yourself just to receive, because that's also a big part of femininity. It's just receiving. And the best way to practice that on a very small level that will not overwhelm you is when someone compliments you, I just want you to say 2 words. Two. Thank you. And smile. And that's it. And you're going to be uncomfortable at first, but you know what? You'll get past it. And when you get past it, you'll know that you're in a space to receive more. And when you're in a space to receive more, that's when that money comes in. That's when that love comes in. That's when that creativity comes in. That's when those opportunities start flowing in. And you deserve all of that. You're welcome. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, Wolf. Love you to the moon and back.